spoilering for anyone, but I had about 7 heart attacks during the series finale.
Oh, my heart murmured the entire time.
And it was a really intense couple of episodes.
Very intense.
I was just wondering what it was like to film that.
Incredibly difficult to film, emotionally. So, for those of you who haven't watched, I won't spoil anything, but my character had quite an emotional journey the last 2 episodes of Grimm. Where I was reading on the page one big event after big event after big event. So I kind of chose to do some reactions a little more subdued, some angry, some in despair. It was awful. And it happened to be a time in Portland. Portland didn't want us to leave. So it decided to have its first ice storm of the millennium. And production days were cut down, so we had to do it in a shorter amount of time. I lost my voice, I got laryngitis. It was a really difficult couple of episodes to shoot. But I think it was very satisfying to watch, even though I haven't seen it. I just heard that.
Yeah. It really was. It was amazing.
You heard it here first, guys.
Sad to see it end, though.
Oh, yeah. As I said, I was sad to see it end, and I stopped getting paid. So it's doubly terrifying to me. Hi, everybody. Just a little Italian sitting on stage. Do I look Italian to all the Italians here? No? A little bit? Do I seem American? What is it? My attitude? I think I run the world. You know, Rome did that for a while. Hi. Question.
Can you talk to us a little bit about auditioning for Grimm?
Yeah.
Going into it, how did you feel? What were you looking forward to doing with it?
Well, I was looking forward to having a job at that point in my career. But the way I got Grimm was, there's a thing in Los Angeles called pilot season, which is when all of the scripts that might become shows one day kind of get put out, and you're auditioning a ton of times, and you're usually just a number. But for Grimm, I had worked with one of the producers, a guy named Sean Hayes, who was on a show called Will and Grace. I don't know if that came over here. Yeah. So he produced Grimm, strangely, because tonally it's a very different show. But I had worked with him on a sitcom about a month prior. Then I worked on another NBC show with the director of our pilot for Grimm. And both the producer and the director liked me. And I could tell that I was getting very special treatment. And I'm like, ooh. I have a good chance on this one. And yeah, I just kind of went in front of the producers, and they liked me, and I got it. It was very thrilling. I remember where I got the phone call. I was driving out of Universal Studios, and they called. There was 10 people on the line, which is always a good sign. And I had to pull over. I almost ran into a Chinese food store. That was wonderful. And the rest is history. Now I'm here. You have a question?
Kind of. Just wondering if you are going to try to weasel out of the singing and dancing of the
Singing and dancing. Well, I need someone to play the guitar for me. But I must dance. I mean, my moves. I'm slightly trying to weasel out of it.
So is there anyone in the room who'd like to play the guitar?
Well, maybe we can get our boy back up here. Well, while they rustle him up, someone's on it. We'll go with another question. But thank you for bringing that back up. Why couldn't have I just had a drink?
Hi.
Hi.
Over the course of 6 seasons, obviously you became really close with the cast.
Yes.
And I was wondering which cast member is most like your first impression of them, and which one is least like your first impression?
Yeah, okay. That is a really good question. Silas Monroe is the most like my first impression of him. Do you guys love Monroe? I mean, he's such a phenomenal actor. No, I thought when I first met him, I'm like, God, yeah, he's really detail-oriented and kind of a curmudgeon. I think I'm gonna like him. And when I left 6 years later, he's a detail-oriented kind of curmudgeon, and I really like him. And then I would say Bitsy is the least like my first impression of her. In a great way. I thought she was very standoffish and kind of snooty, and she couldn't be any less that way. But it is remarkable how when you're working for 6 years with a group of people, you have first impressions, and then like second impressions, and then like a whole wave of other impressions. And you kind of get to know every single side, which is so wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm just being fine.
So Sasha last year told us that he had his own voodoo donut. Have you been there, and do you have your own voodoo donut?
You're seeing the face of envy right now, because I do not have my own voodoo donut. I have been there. Do you guys know what voodoo donuts is?
No.
All right. Well,
He
maybe
showed
Google
us a
them.
picture of his donut.
What is this donut?
You should ask Sasha
Oh,
to show you
God.
a picture of his donut.
Oh my lord.
Thanks.
I will tell you that Reggie Lee, who plays Sergeant Wu, has his own donut at another donut store in Portland called The Dirty Woo. Silas Weir Mitchell has his own drink called The Monroe. Sasha, I guess, has his own donut, and I just had that show named after me. So, what are you gonna do? Hi.
Hello. As someone else who's an American of Italian descent,
Yes.
do you know, I only have one Italian grandparent though, but like, we know right where he was from.
Yeah.
But do you know where any of your family's from?
Yeah, I know
Have you been
exactly where my family's from. So my grandmother and my grandfather both came from a small town in Montecatini Terme. For those of that's kind of west, am I right? It's like northwest of Florence, a little bit. But the tiny town within that is called Ponte Buginese. Does anybody know that place? Who? Somebody knows that? Raise your hand. You know Ponte? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Ponte Buginese. 2 years ago, Bitsy and I came to Florence for Christmas. Less than 2 years ago, and we drove to the home that my grandmother was born inside of, and my family's maintained contact with the family who owns it now, and we had Christmas dinner there. So it was incredible. And the roads are so confusing. I have an outstanding ticket now in Italy from, I drove in the wrong part of Florence, I suppose. But yeah, that's exactly where I'm from. And when I was walking around there, everybody looked like me.
Yeah. So strangely, I've never seen my eye color really outside of my family, but the first time I ever came here, I was like, oh, crap.
They found it.
Yeah.
What is your eye color? I can't see that.
Kind of multi.
Oh, I'm drowning in those multicolored eyes.
The same thing in Ireland, too. It was like, oh, I feel like I'm home.
That's great. And where are you from in Italy?
There's a little town called Acri in
Acri.
down south. It's in the boot area.
In the boot.
I'm
Got it. Got it.
Yeah. Somewhere in
Are we supposed to not get along then? I don't know the rules. Okay, well, I love
only
it.
a quarter. You can only fight with me a quarter.
I would, yeah, I'm a coward. Hi guys, any more questions here? Jason, we're supposed to sing and dance together.
Yeah, I was summoned.
All right.
We usually, when I get off, I wait and I make sure there's a couple people in line.
Yeah.
Make sure you're rolling, which you had.
I was on a
You
roll.
had it down pat. So
Brother.
I was like, he's good. I'm
Brother.
gone. I'm gonna take 5. And I got about 10 steps away, and they were like, "They're calling for you."
So I
Dang it, the one time
spun
I
to
walk
sing and
away.
dance, so I'm going to ask for you to play guitar and sing something that I can join you with.
Okay.
Because you're going to be the anchor, and I'm just going to flutter around, man. Just going to jam with you. What do we want to listen to, ladies? Ladies.
And gentlemen.
What are we going to sing? I shouldn't have smoked those cigarettes. I came to Rome and started smoking again. Haven't smoked in years. Don't know.
When in Rome.
My day started with prosciutto and has ended with a cigarette.
Well, you tell me. What would
What's
you...
a nice Italian, who's an Italian-American singer, songwriter? Sinatra?
Oh.
Steve Martin.
Who?
Steve Martin.
I thought you said Steve Martin.
I might have my banjo back in the... yeah, I'll look. You give me the song. I'll look it up, and then I'll...
What do we want, ladies?
Sinatra.
What about, I don't know, what about you, Dock of the Bay?
Should I let you sort it out? Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
You like Dock of the Bay?
Yeah.
You know?
Sitting at the dock of the bay.
Easy.
Wait, give me the lyrics. Yeah, I only know sitting on the dock of the bay. Guys, I have a terrible voice. We'll figure this out.
You don't have a terrible voice.
I'll have to drink
Lovely.
I'll have to drink some agua. Aqua? Water.
I'll take your time. I love the build-up. I'm gonna have to use that in my shows. This next song, hold on one second.
I'll just kind of join when we get there. I'm gonna join in once he's done.
Sitting in the morning sun,
Oh, he's good.
I'm sitting when the evening comes.
Wow. Keep it up, baby. I can't hit that high. Maybe I'll do the dancing part. Keep it up. Keep it up.
That's it's difficult to.
I'm gonna grind on him.
I feel like in between you're like, yeah. Keep it going.
He's got a beautiful voice. They ought to get you on Supernatural.
The music has been on.
Oh, I know that. Keep it coming.
Close
Keep it
enough for
coming.
me. Where was I? Oh yeah.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay,
Wasting time.
left my home in LA.
Ooh, personalization.
Now I'm jamming in Italy.
Well done, brother.
Cheap for eyes.
Does that count? Did we do it? All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Nicely done, brother.
Yeah, there you go. Well done.
Thank you so much. Thanks for coming back to the stage. You're trying to take a bathroom break, I'm sure. Got a pretty voice. Hi. A question.
Yes, so as a former Portland resident, one of the many things that I loved about Graham was just being able to see Portland. You live in Portland, right?
Yeah, well,
So
sadly,
my
just
question
left.
was,
but
what's
yeah.
going to happen now? Yeah.
No, just moved back to LA. Just bought a house in Los Angeles. Reluctantly, but necessarily.
How did you like Portland?
What's that?
How did you like Portland?
Oh, Portland, for those of you, it's a tiny town in America. It is the greatest town I could have ever imagined living in. For 6 years, and we all just fell in love with it. Bitsy has kept her house there. We're renting it out in the hopes that we can end up there again at some point. But yeah, it's so verdant and cinematic and peculiar and absolutely lovely little town. What about you?
I'm in Flagstaff now, but still trying to get to the Pacific Northwest.
Did you like it? Did you enjoy it?
I loved Portland. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I'm not a native Portlander either, but I just fell in love with it.
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful. I got my beard in Portland. Another question.
Hi, it's me again.
Hello again.
I could just take the microphone and ask.
Yeah, we have plenty. We have plenty.
Yeah, asking for a friend. We're just wondering, what are you doing now after Ring?
Well, I just did a pilot for a show called Mission Control. It was it's the people who did The Martian, and well, it's a cautionary tale. It just found out like 3 days ago it did not get picked up a series. So what are you gonna do? But so then now I'm here. I'm meeting with the director on Skype at 8:15 p.m. So you just kind of keep hustling now.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for exposing me as an unemployed actor. Nice. I could use a hug. Erase me out of my sorrows. What is this? So sad. What do you guys want from me? Do you want to play another game? Oh God, I hope it doesn't land on sing and dance again. I just wanted to land on a drink. Have we done the surprise thing yet? Has that even happened? Has it ever not landed on sing and dance? I think it's a structural default. Has it ever not landed on sing and dance? Let's go. Okay, raise your hands if you think it's going to end on sing and dance. Raise your hand if you think it's going to land on surprise. Okay, here we go. Hopefully. Come on! Drink! That is okay with me. How does this work? What do I do? Do I pour the Snapple out? What is this? Yeah, it's landed on drink. Apple juice. So, is the idea we don't know what's what? I think I might try this right here. 1 second.
How is this fun for you guys? That's true. I'll tell you what.
Let's see if you recognize what it is.
If I recognize what this is,
I can recognize it from about 6 yards away. It's not apple juice. Wow. Do you want me to tell you what it is? That is not scotch. That is bourbon whiskey. It's rum. It's cognac. Oh my God. Okay, so that's probably cognac. I got the cognac. Wow, that is. I'm living hard in Italy. My God. I thought you people were supposed to live longer than Americans. It's just salted meat, cigarettes, and liquor for me since I got here. Good Lord. Guys, any other questions? Hey, look at who it is. Miss Sweden.
I have so many questions.
Sure.
Yeah, and mojitos.
Please, are you just getting hammered right now?
Oh, totally.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was going to ask if there was a cruise, like, have you all heard of like Walker Stalker cruise or something? They
The what? A cruise? Like an actual...
They have a cruise with the cast from The Walking Dead. So if
Oh, wow.
there was a cruise, would you do it?
There was a cruise, would I do it?
Yeah, like a 4-day cruise from like Miami to Cozumel, Mexico, or to Bahamas or something.
Just for example.
For example.
Would you guys do a cruise with me?
Yes.
I'd do a cruise. I'd do a cruise. Let's all get on the boat, shall we? I'll do a cannonball, you'll all get wet. Oh. Yeah. Hello.